Good morning, welcome to a Hatha class with me. Just make sure you have some props to hand, a belt, a strap, maybe a blanket, and do listen to your body. I can't stress that enough. If it doesn't feel okay for you, then please either come out of the position or make some adaptations, and I will give you adaptations as we go through the practice today. So let's begin. When you're ready, we're going to come down onto our backs, lying down for a moment in Shavasana. So just let the legs fall out to the side, let the palms face upwards. Just starting to bring your awareness into your body, being aware of the body from the top of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. Take a moment just to check in with yourself. How do you feel today? Are you noticing any areas that feel tight, feel tense? Are you feeling full of energy? Or are you feeling tired? Just take a moment to listen to your body. We're very good at just keeping going, maybe taking a tablet if we have a headache, or grabbing a coffee if we're tired. But for this next hour, I want you to really listen to what your body is telling you. So let's take a breath all the way down into our abdomen. So as you breathe in, the abdomen rises. And as you exhale, the abdomen falls. Really expanding the breath into your body. And as you exhale, just let the mind go. Being aware of the body, just feeling in contact with the mat, in contact with the floor beneath you. Over here, let's just bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms or the hands around the knees and squeeze them into you. As you breathe in, just release the knees a little, and as you exhale, squeeze the knees in. Really pushing the spine into your mat. Squeezing and releasing motion. And then support the knees here and just start to draw a circle with the knees. Rolling around on the lower back. Giving yourself a little massage here. Still checking in. How is my back today? Take that direction the other way. And then send the heels up to the ceiling. Take the feet slightly apart. Reach up with the hands and reach up with the head. Really engaging the core. Keep holding, keep reaching. Relax the head down. Take hold of the toes or the back of the legs and just start to draw the legs to you. Starting to feel that into the back of the legs and also into the lower back. The lower back might lift off the floor a little bit, that's okay. And then still holding the toes or the back of the legs, take the legs wide. Checking in with the inner leg. Take hold of the edge of the feet now. Take a bend into the legs, drawing the knees towards the arms. Happy baby pose. Again, if it feels good, maybe rock a little. There's no right or wrong, just listening to the body. What feels comfortable? What feels good? Drawing the knees in once again. Bring the soles of the feet together, drawing the soles of the feet in. Maybe taking that rock once again. Or simply holding if that feels better. Releasing the legs, taking yourself over to one side to slowly bring yourself up. We're coming round onto our hands and our knees when you're ready in our table position. We're coming to cat-cow breath. So as you breathe in, you bring the gaze forward, you take a dip into the back, and as you exhale, you roll the spine up to the ceiling. You tuck in the chin. Breathing in, rolling through the spine. Really pushing the palms into your mat, grounding the hands. And then as you exhale, arching the back, pushing that spine to the ceiling and tucking in the chin. Take a pause in between each breath. Working at your own time. Giving a nice stretch into the throat. Keep the eyes closed so you can tune in that much better with the body. And coming back to table when you're ready. Let's tuck in the toes and start to send the hips back into our downward dog. So make sure your fingers are wide and you're pushing the palms into your mat. Squeeze the inner arms so you're opening into the shoulders. Keep sending the hips back. Take a bend into the legs. Send the hips back further and then straighten the legs, bringing the heels down towards your mat. Taking a breath, again expanding that breath into the body. Exhaling the breath and releasing. This time as you breathe in and you exhale, I want you to do a big long exhale through the mouth, letting go of anything you're holding on to. Let's do 2 more. Start to take a walk towards the top of your mat, coming all the way to the top. Keeping some distance in the feet, just letting the body hang forwards. When you're ready, we're just rolling the spine up to the ceiling, coming fully upright. So you should be standing at the top of your mats now. You're going to bring the feet together, arms alongside you. We're going to do our sun salutations, so do take care, do listen. I will show you some adaptations if you need to make any. So we're going to breathe in and reach up with the arms and look up, really stretching through the whole body, pushing the feet into your mat and reaching with your fingers. Let's exhale down towards our toes, into our forward bend. Breathing in, looking forwards, pushing that spine towards the ceiling. And we're going to step back with our right foot, let the knee come down, relax the right foot and bring up the arms. Now you can keep your gaze forward, keeping the neck in line with the spine. You can take your gaze up and reach up with the hands that bit more, taking a slight back bend. Or you can just keep your hands down on your knee. So you have a few different options there. Take the one that feels best today for you. One more breath. Bring the hands back to your mat. We're stepping back to plank pose. Bring the feet close together. Squeeze in that core. Nice strong plank. Our next exhalation brings us down to our mat. We can bring our knees down if we need to. Exhaling chaturanga, lowering to your mat. And that inhale brings us to cobra. Keep the feet together if you can. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Keeping the gaze forward. We're going to send the hips back into an extended child's pose. Let the forehead come down. Breathing here. Keeping the hands where they are, the fingers wide. We're pushing to downward dog. When you're ready, sending the hips back. Squeeze the inner arms, really rotate the arms inwards, open into your shoulders. Give the head a little shake, release the neck. The neck works hard to support our head. Let it go. More and more breath here. We're going to look forwards and step forwards with the right foot. We're coming to warrior one, so you do have options here. You can keep that left foot down on your mat as you bring up your arms and hold here. If you want to take it a little further, you turn onto the toes of that left foot. Warrior one. Breathing fully into your body. Let the hands come back to your mat. Step that left foot in, folding over both legs once again. Forward bend. Breathe in, bring yourself up. Reach up, look up. And exhale to your heart center. The arms are back alongside you. Breathing in, reaching up. Exhale to the toes. Breathing in, looking forwards. And let's step that left leg back this time. The knee comes down to the mat. We relax the toes. We bring up the arms. So whatever version you chose on the right side, you're going to do with that left leg back. Bringing the hands to your mat, step back to plank. Nice strong core. Keep the feet together if you can. Weight over the hands, hands in line with the shoulders. When you're ready, we take it down to the mat. Remember, you can bring your knees down if you need to. We roll to cobra. We go back, this time to downward dog. Fingers are wide, palms are flat. Pushing those heels back. Don't worry if they don't reach the back of your mat. Nice long breath. Bring that gaze forward, step forwards with the left foot. Warrior one. Remember that right foot can stay on your mat. You can take that bend into the left knee, or we come onto the toes. Either position, we're bringing up the arms. Just make sure that knee does not go over the ankle. Keep it in line as you bring up your arms. Bring the hands back down to your mat, step that right foot in. We're back to our forward bend. Take a breath here. Breathe it in, keeping the core in as you come up, support your back. Reaching up. Exhale to the heart center. We're coming back to mountain pose when you're ready. Feet are together, arms are alongside the body. We're tucking in the tailbone, relaxing the arms. Let's breathe in. Exhale down. Breathe in to lengthen into the spine. Exhale that right leg back, let the knee come down. Bringing up the arms, holding here. Let the hands come back to your mat, step back to plank. Holding. The next exhalation brings you down. Inhalation brings us to cobra. Downward dog when you're ready. Send those hips back. Ground the palms and the feet into your mat. We're going to send our right leg back, so we're in a three-legged dog. You always have the option of just keeping both feet on the mat. We're going to step forward with that right foot for warrior one to the top of our mat, bringing up the arms, holding here. We're going to reach forward with our hands like we're trying to reach something in front of us, and then send the hands behind you, linking the fingers together and pulling the arms back. You can start to fold a little towards the right foot. Keeping that squeeze into the shoulders. Release the arms, send them back to warrior one. We're going to bring our right hand to our mat and open up with our left arm. If your right hand doesn't quite reach your mat, you grab a block here to rest that hand on. We're going to bring our left hand down to our mat or to our block, and we're going to reach up with our right arm. both hands back down to your mat. Step that left foot in, back to your forward bend. Taking a breath. Let's breathe in, coming up. Exhale down. We're back to mountain. Keep the shoulders back and down, arms alongside you, feet are together. Let's breathe in. Exhale down. Breathing in to lengthen into the spine. Our left leg goes back into our crescent lunge. That knee is down, that foot is flat. We're bringing up the arms. Hands back down to your mat. We're stepping to plank. Feet come together, core is tight. And lower to your mat. Rolling to cobra. Downward dog. Taking a breath, making sure you're breathing fully into your body. Checking back in with that downward dog position. Releasing the head. And then sending that left leg back if you choose to do so. Maybe you can just keep both feet down. We're going to be stepping forward for warrior one with that left foot. Bending into that left side, bringing up the arms. We're reaching with our hands. Remember, we're trying to grab something in front of us. And then sending the arms back, linking the fingers or bringing the palms together as you send your hands to the ceiling and the head down towards that left foot. Release the arms, come back to warrior one. Send that right heel back. And then that left hand to your mat or to your block, reaching up with that right arm. If your neck feels okay, you can look up at that right hand. If not, you keep it down towards your left. We're going to reverse, we're going to bring our right hand down, reach up with our left arm. Make sure you're breathing fully, bending into that left side, pushing that right heel back. Bring both hands back down to your mat. Let's step that right foot in. Folding over both legs. Take a breath. We're going to take a bend into the legs, bringing the chest down towards the thighs. And then from here, bringing up your arms, coming to chair pose. So feet are together, knees are together, holding here. Coming all the way up, bringing the palms together, and then exhaling to your heart center. Let's link the fingers, take a stretch up towards the ceiling. So we're going to keep our feet grounding into our mat, and we're going to send the upper body over to the right side. So the legs are not moving, just the upper body. Getting a nice stretch along our left side. Come back to center. Reach up once again, lifting out of the waist. And then send the body the other way. Remember, our legs are like that tree trunk, they're not moving, just the upper body. The movement is from the waist. Come back to center, reach up once again, and then exhale your arms all the way down. Grab some water if you need it. And then you may just need your block here as well. So we're going to stand towards the top of our mat, and we're going to bring our right foot forward and our left foot back. So just place your hands on your hips, make sure your hips are facing forwards. And then we may just want to bring our block on the outside edge of that right foot. Now remember, with your block you can have it whatever way you need it, if you need some more height or if you can lower it, but you'll know once you get there. So let's extend our arms out, send our body forwards a little, and then bring your left hand onto your block on the outside edge of that right foot. We're going to send our right arm up towards the ceiling. Now once you're there, you may find you don't need your block, or you may find you want to lower your block a little bit more. And then hold here. When you're ready, come back up, release those arms back out to the side. We're going to bring our hands back onto our hips and just change direction with the feet. So bring that left foot in front and that right foot behind you. Change that block over towards the other side. Hips are facing forward, we're extending into our arms. We're starting to fold forwards, and then bring your right hand to your block and send your left arm up to the ceiling. So holding here, breathing here, really open the body, so really send that left arm back. We want to twist the upper body. One more breath. When you're ready, coming back up, send the arms out and then release them down. So we're going to take our legs wide. So turn yourself so you're lengthways on your mat. We're going to send that right foot out. Our legs are going to stay straight. We're going to extend into our arms. Once again, you may just want your block. We're going to reach with that right hand. You're trying to reach something with the right hand and then send that right hand down to your block and that left arm up towards the ceiling. We're going to twist our gaze towards that left hand. Once again, you may find you want to lower your block. You may want to remove it altogether. So you should feel a really nice stretch in the inside and the back of that right leg and also into the left side of the body. This is Trikonasana, triangle pose. Coming back up. Extending into the arms, we're going to take a bend now into that right knee. We're going to send our right hand back to our block or alongside our right foot on the mat. Sending that left hand back up towards the ceiling. Back up, extend back into your arms. We're going to turn ourselves towards our right foot. So you might want to come onto the left toes. We're going to bring our hands to prayer position. We then want to take our left elbow over our right knee and hold here. Release both hands down to your mat. Just send that left foot back a little and just take a roll forward and back. You can straighten that right leg a little as you roll. Releasing anything in the hips. And then take yourself over to the center, both feet facing forwards, and bring yourself back up. So we want to grab our block for that other foot in case we need it. We're turning out that left foot. That block is alongside our left foot. We're extending back into our arms. We're reaching with that left hand. Bringing it down to our block, sending that right arm up towards the ceiling. So do keep the body open. You don't want to collapse it forward. It helps to bring the gaze towards that right hand. It sends the upper body in the right direction. Ready, release out. Take a bend into that left side. We're bringing our left hand back to our block, or maybe you don't need it here, down to your mat, and sending that right arm up to the ceiling. Coming back up once again, we're going to turn ourselves towards our left foot, come onto the toes of the right, and bring our hands back to our heart center. So this time that right elbow is going over our left knee, and we're holding here. Taking that twist with the upper body, sending that right heel back, engaging the thighs. And then bring both hands back down to your mat alongside that left foot and just take a little roll back and forwards. Releasing into the hips, into the pelvis. It feels quite nice to roll into that right foot, into the toes. Releasing any tension. Send that right foot back down to your mat. Bring the hands underneath you. Breathe in, reach up, lengthen into the spine, and exhale down. We're going to do that again. Breathe in, lengthen into the spine. Come on to your fingertips, and exhale down. We've got one more to do. Breathe in, lengthen into the spine. Toes are pointing forwards, and then exhale down. Bringing the head towards the mat, sending the elbows back. Holding here. Nice long breath. Breathing in, coming back onto the fingertips. Bring your hands to your hips and roll yourself up. Well done, everyone. Let's bring our feet in. Shuffle them in, give them a shake, and roll the feet a little, shake them out, bringing the feet back together. So we're going to do some balancing poses now. So let's start with Warrior 3. So if we come to the back of our mat, we've done Warrior 1 today. We haven't done Warrior 2, but we're going to do Warrior 3. We're going to step forward with our left foot. And as you do that, you start to send your right leg back. Now, if you find you wobble here, you can bring your hands to a wall and just send that right foot back. So there's always options, don't worry. If you wobble and fall out, you come back in. So left foot is forward, right foot is back. You can keep your hands on your hips if you want to. You want to try and keep your hips in line. If you feel okay, you extend out into those arms, sending that right foot back. Reaching with the hands. Releasing back to your mat. Legs are back together. Take a step back if you've come forward like I did. We're going to step forward with the right foot now. So just take a moment to ground into that right foot. Let it feel stable and steady before you send that left leg back. You can keep your hands on your hips or you can extend into your arms. It's like you're bringing your body to a capital T position. Keep reaching with the hands, reaching with that back leg. And then release back to your mat. The feet are back together. We're going to take a bend back into the legs. Bring the chest back down towards the knees. Let the hands come onto the mat. And just roll your chin towards your knees. Really rounding into the back. Holding here. Taking a breath. When you feel ready, coming all the way down, sitting down to your mat. So we're going to take our legs wide. You may just want some support, so it might be that block, it might be a pillow or a yoga bolster if you have one. Just bring it in front of you. So I'm going to get you just to relax your feet. Make sure you're sitting evenly on the bottom, and then we're going to start to just walk our hands forwards. So maybe you come down onto your elbows, that's perfectly okay. Maybe take some support of the head with your block, with your bolster, with your pillow. Making sure you can feel that stretch into the inner leg and also into the back of the leg. If you find you're lifting up a lot from the bottom, just place a blanket underneath you. That will also give you some lengthening into the spine to come forwards a little bit more. So we're just going to hold whatever position you come to. The longer you hold, the deeper you should be able to go as the muscles start to lengthen and release. Use your breath. I'm going to take 2 more long breaths here. When you're ready, you're just going to slowly bring yourself back up. We want to let the legs come together now. Once again, make sure you're sitting evenly. And we're going to sit back on our hands. So we're going to take a bend into our feet. Just take them hip width apart. And we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. So you get an expansion into the chest. Now you can stay here if you feel this is what you want to do today. Or if you want to extend, we start to push up into the hips and come to a backward version of our table. So you can keep your head here, the chin tucked in, or you can send it back. Do take care of the neck. Do make sure the position is comfortable for you. We're squeezing the glutes, holding that tension into the thighs, really using our arms as well. Grounding the palms, grounding the feet into the mat. When you're ready, just slowly with control, bring yourself back down. Don't worry if you're wobbling and shaking. Bring the feet together. Check back in that you're sitting evenly. We're going to breathe in, reach up with our arms, and exhale to our toes. So you can always grab your yoga strap around your feet if you need it. Make sure you're lifting from the lower back, so expand up and then lower down. Try not to round the back too much. We want to lengthen into the spine. Using that out breath to bring you deeper. If it feels comfortable, remember we're listening to the body. Taking our time. Hold for 2 more breaths. you're ready, we release out the same way that we went in. Releasing the arms down. We're going to hug in our left knee. We're going to do a nice shoulder opener here. So if you reach forward with your left arm, turn the palm outwards. And then we're wrapping that left arm, the inside of the knee and around the back. Now maybe you stay here. You can always take hold of the right toe as you start to send yourself a little bit more forward. Or if you're up for a bind here, we're going to bring our right hand back and link fingers with our left hand. Gripping as much as we can so we get a nice opening into our shoulder. You can also grab your strap if you want to here. Sending that breath into that left side, into that shoulder blade, into the scapula, and along the left side of the neck, and into that left arm. When you're ready, just release that left side. We're going to take our left foot over our right knee, bringing that foot onto the mat. Extend that left arm back now, fingers pointing away, quite close to your spine. And let's breathe in, reach up with our right arm, take it over the knee and take that twist to our left side. Push the heel away on that right foot, get a nice lengthening into the leg and pull that left shoulder back. So the spine is long. Imagine you have a piece of string going through the spine, keeping you long. Once again, breathing into the whole of the body. Coming back to center, releasing out the same way, taking hold of that knee, hugging it in, and then we're going to let that foot go onto our inner leg now. If you do suffer with any knee pain, do take your strap and just fold it and prop it into that knee joint. It does really help. Once again, you can sit on a blanket if you need a little bit of lengthening into the spine. So that knee is going out, that foot is on our inner leg. We're breathing in, reaching up and exhaling towards our right foot. Again, we have our strap if we need it around that leg. Make sure you're lifting from your lower back, using that breath to send you deeper into the pose. And no rush, we're taking our time. I'm going to hold for 2 more breaths. Coming up the same way and releasing the arms. legs together. Send the hands back, leaning back on the hands, squeezing the shoulder blades. You can stay here if you choose to, or we push up into upward plank. So we can keep the chin tucked in, or we can send that head back. Very slowly releasing down. Check back in with that seated position, and then we're hugging in our right knee this time. Left leg is long. So bring that heel as close to you as you can. Really helps with getting that arm around. We're going to reach forward with our right hand, turn that palm out, wrap it around our right knee, and then bring that left arm back to meet it. Remember, don't worry if it doesn't reach, you can grab your strap, or you can just take hold of that left foot and bring the hand down. We're holding here. Breathing into our right shoulder this time. Letting that breath expand into this area. An area that we do hold a lot of tightness and tension. Slowly release yourself out. Feel that blood flow into that shoulder. We're going to take that right foot over our left leg this time. Send your right hand behind. Remember, it's close to your spine. Make sure you're not on your fingers, because then you're putting strain on your wrist. You can always grab something to support your hand if you need it. So right hand onto the mat. We're going to breathe in with that left arm, take it over our right knee, and take that twist towards our right shoulder. Keep that heel pushed away on that long leg, and hold here. Pulling that right shoulder back and turning the gaze behind you. A little bit more challenging with the breath because we're compressing the abdomen and the internal organs, but really good for our digestion. Turning our head back to centre, reaching up with our left arm, releasing that side. So we're coming to that right leg now, onto that inner left leg. Grabbing your strap if you need it in the crease of the knee. Let's breathe in, reach up, and exhale to come forwards. Remember, you're supporting that foot or you're grabbing your strap here. So do bear in mind, maybe one side feels different. Take your time coming down. Remember to lift from your lower back. Keep aiming the head towards the feet rather than towards the knee, and that will give you that lengthening, point you in the right direction with the upper body. hold for 2 more breaths. Releasing out the same way that you went in, and releasing that strap away from the body. So we're going to swing our legs round and come down on to our back. Take your time, take a bend into the legs, and just push your spine into the mat. Keep that chin tucked in. Let's breathe into gentle bridge. So as we breathe in, we raise up the arms, we push up the hips, bring the arms behind you and hold here. Keep that chin tucked in, feet on the mat. Make sure you can feel the weight evenly. Keeping all the toes on the mat. And then very slowly, as you exhale, you lower the spine, you lower the arms with control back down to your mat. We're going to bring our right heel on top of our left knee and then draw that left knee in. Taking hold around the outside of the knee. If that's difficult, you can just take hold under the thigh. Squeeze that knee into you and bring up the head if your neck is okay, and hold here. Release that left side. Both feet back to the mat, and we will change sides. So the left heel on top of that right knee this time, drawing that right knee in, squeezing the knee to you, bringing up the head if it feels okay to do so. Releasing the head, releasing the legs now fully to your mat, bringing the legs together. So we're going to shuffle the legs over towards our left side. Once there, take your right leg over that left foot. We then want to shuffle the upper body over to the left side as well. Bring up the arms and take hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Keeping the arms relaxed on the floor. Getting a nice stretch along the right side of the body. Breathing all the way along that right side. Release the arms, release the head back to center, and then we're going to take the legs all the way the other side. So shuffle them over to that right side. Once there, take the left leg over the right, shuffle the head, the upper body over to the right. Extend into your arms, and the left hand just reaches for the right wrist. So you feel that stretch now along the left side of the body. Taking one more breath here. Release the arms, release the legs. Just take a bend back into the legs, move the arms away from the body. So the arms out to the side. Draw the knees into you, and then just let the knees go over to the right towards the right arm, and the head over to the left. You can have the palms down or palms up, whatever feels better for you. To center when you're ready, and taking that the other side. So letting the knees go over to the left side, and the head turns to the right. Again, coming back to center. This time we're taking rest, so we're coming to our final asana, Shavasana, where we let the body completely relax down onto our mat. So the feet are falling out to the side, palms are facing upwards. The eyes are closed. Making sure the body feels comfortable as we take rest. So once again, breathing into the whole of the body, being aware of that breath expanding, and then fully releasing the breath out, allowing the body to feel heavy with that exhalation. As you breathe in, just visualize breathing in healing energy. That healing energy is traveling through the whole of the body. As you exhale, you're letting go, releasing any remaining tension, any worries, any stress. Just let them go. And breathing in that healing energy, maybe visualizing white light entering the body. And every exhalation, you're letting go. Being aware of the whole body feeling relaxed. From the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Being aware of the body lying in Shavasana, just slowly start to bring some movement back. So maybe hugging the knees into the chest. Maybe taking a full stretch, extending into your arms and your legs. Once again, just checking in what feels good. What way do I want to release out of Shavasana? When you feel ready, just roll yourself over to one side. Very slowly bring yourself back up to seated. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank yourself for your practice and taking some time for you today. And bow to Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the class and I look forward to working again with you. Take lots of care. Bye for now.